Most e-commerce brands are running their Google search campaigns the wrong way, and as a result, it is completely ruining their chances of scale. So in this video, I want to show you the new way to run Google search campaigns and Google search ads, one which I have never really talked about on my YouTube channel, but it just performs better. So a lot of brands, what they often do is they focus on adding a bunch of different keywords. They add a bunch of different ad groups, a bunch of different keywords, just hoping and thinking that maybe something will end up sticking. Unfortunately, this is not the way that Google search ads really work, and all this ends up doing is it really makes it difficult for your campaign to get any type of results. I mean, if we look at one such example like this one right here, there's a bunch of different ad groups, and if we go inside an actual ad group, there's a whole bunch of different keywords. This is an approach which is destined to fail because there's too much going on all at once. But often what e-commerce brands also do is they add random ads per ad group. They put one size fits all, meaning one search ad per ad group, and that's what they run with. But what a lot of brands also do is they run a lot of random kind of keywords and keyword match types inside these campaigns. So like here, for example, there's phrase match going on, there's a broad match going on, and there's a bunch of different broad match keywords. And in total, there's a whole bunch of keywords which should not even be here to begin with. This is what often causes so many e-commerce brands to fail. It ends up confusing the algorithm completely, and it spreads your budget out too thin. It's just not the way Google works, and this ultimately ends up causing something called auction overlap. Now, in simple words, auction overlap is simply where one keyword from one ad group or one ad group and one keyword from one campaign competes with another ad group or another campaign within that same ad account. And this happens if you have a whole bunch of different keywords, a whole bunch of different ad groups, and you're doing broad match, phrase match, etc. Not everything is great, because with all of these problems, there's also different kinds of solutions which you can start implementing right now to really scale your brand to the next level. And I call this approach the 3-1 approach, because the way this works is essentially with this approach, you are now going in and you're launching search campaigns for all types of traffic, cold traffic, hot traffic, and then anything else to close the gaps and leaks that may be coming forth. The main goal of this campaign or this strategy is to essentially, number one, reduce overlap. Number two, reach the cold traffic versus the hot traffic separately. And third, and most important, this strategy is designed to provide a more relevant approach. And what you want to be doing is you want to be launching one search campaign where that search campaign is only targeting one given country with a select few ad groups. So for example, one major ad group or maybe maximum 2 different ad groups. And within that, you want to add a select few keywords, no more than 3 to 5. And you can make these broad match, you can make this exact match, you can do a mixture of both. That's completely fine, but no more than 3 to 5. And you want to run this campaign type as a smart bidding campaign. So target ROAS, target CPA, etc. And you want to leave this campaign only for cold traffic. So you do not want to go in and you do not want to add any types of audience segments which are only for retargeting purposes. You want to keep this fully cold traffic. Now, what you want to do is you want to start another search campaign. This time, it should only be for retargeting purposes. In fact, you can make this a brand search campaign along with a retargeting campaign. But the main goal here is to essentially go after the main brand related keywords, but also retarget via audiences. So adding any type of abandoned cart people, any type of people who initiated checkout but didn't purchase, etc. You want to add all of those in within this search campaign, and you want to run this ad targeting those people only. But that's not where this approach ends. The third campaign you want to launch is a dynamic search campaign. That's not something we have launched here yet, but essentially this dynamic search campaign, it should be going after all of your web pages, essentially your homepage or just all of your individual product categories, product pages, etc. And the main goal of this dynamic search campaign is to go after all the traffic that is potentially lost from any angle. So it's like a catch-all campaign where you're trying to catch the traffic which is potentially leaking out from any of your other product pages or any of your other links in general. The key here will be for you to ensure that you're putting keywords and you're putting ad copies which are relevant to each traffic type. Approaching search campaigns from these different angles, from this different types of kind of traffic source itself, is what is going to really scale your search campaigns to the next level, because the days of just running one search campaign and hoping it works are officially over. Even just individual dynamic search campaigns just don't do the trick anymore. But this is the exact strategy we're using to scale a majority of our brands under my Google Ads agency, Euro Marketing, which if you're currently doing $40,000 or more per month in revenue, you need just a little bit of extra help scaling your brand to the next level. Go on to my website at euromarketing.com and schedule a free call with me to see how we can potentially work together and make that happen. But be sure to like this video if you found any type of value from this video, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed already, and check out this video on one single trick which can literally triple your ROAS with Google Ads overnight.